Hello there and welcome back to the channel where we learn fun things about Swift, SwiftUI, and everything related to iOS development. If you're new here, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button so that you're always up to date whenever I release a new video to show you something cool. In today's video, I would like to dig into a new feature in Xcode 16 and iOS 18 that it allows us to mix colors, which is really cool and really useful, and it's a feature that I've used a lot when I did web development, mainly to allow me to specify, for example, a color and then make the color lighter or darker to either make a highlight or to make something that looked like it was not enabled, which is really incredibly useful. And also, a non-designer like me can make color palettes using color mixing a lot easier. So let's jump right into the computer to show you how this works and how we can leverage color mixing to build a palette. So here we have a little sample project that I've built. The sample project contains a SwiftUI view that allows me to pick a color and to specify how much of each color should be mixed in. So I'll show you the little demo first before we dig into the code. So here's how it works. We can select a color. For example, I will take yellow as one, and I'll take, I don't know, maybe some color, shade of blue as my other color. So now we have green as the output, and we have yellow and blue as the inputs. And I can toggle how much of each color I want to mix in. So I can go pretty much 100% yellow and 0% blue, which gets me the same color yellow. Or if I go all the way to the blue side, I get 100% blue and no yellow. And I can do anything in between. I could also, for example, take, I don't know, red and blue. So a different shade of blue like that to make things like purple. So this is color mixing in the same way that you might actually know how it works from color theory. You probably know more about it than I do, but that's pretty nice. And also what's quite nice is, let's say you take a nice shade of purple and you want to lighten it or darken it, you can actually mix in white, right, to make it the original color or very, very white. Or if you want to darken it, you can mix in some black and darken your original color, which is really useful when you want to make buttons that, for example, where you say, I want this button to be 20% darker or lighter than my base color. That's what it would end up looking like. So how do you do this in SwiftUI with code? It's actually really easy. Most of the code that we have in my sample project is actually used to build this UI right here. So let's take a look at the actual color mixing code that we have right here. So I'll actually space that out a little bit for you. We have the left color, which is my original color, for in this case blue, and we call mix on it. Now, mix is defined on SwiftUI's color, and we pass the first argument with, which is the other color that we want to mix. So in this case, that's like my reddish pink color. And we can pass in the by argument. And the by argument is the amount of mixing that we want to do. So if you were to pass 0.5, that means you're going to have a 50-50 divide. If you pass in a value like 1, you're going to get 0% of your original color and 100% of the other color. So the by argument is really how much percentage of the other color do you want to add to your original color. And then we can also pass the color space. So we can take perceptual or we can take device. And this will change the outcome of your mixing slightly. I think perceptual makes the most sense to me, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know enough about color theory to tell you which one is objectively better or should be used when. So I guess what you should be doing is really just looking at the output and kind of picking whichever one you like most. I would assume that perceptual probably is more consistent across devices because it probably mixes colors in a way that our eyes sees them in the same way. Device probably gets you different results based on the device that you run on, but I have not done enough experimentation. My eyes just aren't good enough to actually see the finer changes between these color mixing options. So hopefully somebody in the comments could maybe tell me what I'm missing, or maybe you agree with me and it's something that you should probably experience and decide based on that. So I like using perceptual because it feels like that's changing colors in a way that we as humans actually perceive them and see them. So it feels more natural to me, if that makes sense. In any event, that's what I wanted to show you in color mixing with SwiftUI. I hope you're going to use this to your advantage to easily design color palettes into lighten and darker colors programmatically without having to redefine loads and loads of colors. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you